Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, or welcome to the channel if you're new. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Hope you're all having a great start of this Sunday. If you're from the eastern parts of the world, you're already well on the way this Sunday. So I hope you're having a great day. But welcome to this new alt season update, altcoins update, whatever you want to call it. I will try to keep you updated on altcoins in general, and then we'll also talk about some categories towards the end of the video, which I've added in recent videos because I think that's interesting, and I think that's valuable for all of you, which is obviously most important. But let's get right into it. So the main chart that I'll be referencing, because this is very much about altcoins, is others, right? So that's the total crypto market cap excluding the top 10. I say that in every video for new for new viewers. Can I please type this or not? Yeah, thank you. This is a chart. Personally, I also take a look at the total 3, which is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. But that's more relevant for majors such as XRP, Sui, Solana, etc. Right? So this is more relevant for all altcoins, I would argue. But okay, so what we have seen so far is exactly what we predicted, right? Or at least exactly what we predicted, maybe even a little bit more bullish. Because what I said last week is that we were going to pull back, and then we had the yearly rolling VWAP right here at $280 million, and we had a good chance to bounce there, maybe get a spike down, and that spike down did not happen. So that's great news. I mean, what happened now is that we just spiked down towards a yearly rolling VWAP, so that was a good area to get some buys in, and that's personally also what I did. I would have loved to get some more buys in, but it's always, in hindsight, it's always easier. Litecoin was one of the coins I wanted to buy, and it got like $0.50 away from my limit order. So that's not great, but still. So great bounce there, but now, and that's also going to be the title of the thumbnail or something. Now I think you need to be ready for something, and that is, and I'll tell you why. All right. First of all, and that's resistance, right? Because what you can see is that the main level, I would argue, for others here is $300 billion, and around that level, right? You can see that is an area that is very respected. It's always an area, but it's very respected. $300, $303 billion, that area. What we have done is we've gotten a bit of a fake out above that last week, and then we drop down, and now it serves as a resistance, right? So basically we are at resistance right now. Now, I think the general trend, if you zoom out, is great. The general trend is bullish. We are in an uptrend, but you still need to be wary for that, especially with all the fundamentals and all the news that's coming out next week. Next week we have some major news. We don't only have earnings data, we also have so that's throughout the week, of course. We also have major economic data with core PCE price index, FOMC meeting on Wednesday, unemployment rate and non-farm payrolls on Friday, and then we have trade deal talks as well all over the next couple of days. So therefore, I think you still need to be ready for a pullback here. I would actually say it's a little bit more likely that we are still going to get another pullback, and that maybe then we get that spike lower, find support, and then get a continuation. Because ultimately, and maybe that's most important to all of you, ultimately I think we're going to reclaim $303 billion, and I think we're going to rally higher into $350 billion. So this is what I do expect. That can either happen over the next 24 hours, just instantly from here, but that could also happen after a pullback. And I would say, given the fundamentals right now, I think you need to be a little bit more prepared and wary for the pullback. So be ready for that. Now, when we're talking about categories and altcoins right now that are doing great, there's a couple of standalone coins that I think are quite interesting. Sui, I think Sui technically has broken out. I'm hitting my desk, I'm not sure why, but Sui has technically broken out. That's definitely a coin you should keep your eyes on. Jupiter also quite strong over the course of this morning. That was a price alert of mine also went off for that. And what more do we have? I mean, Ethereum beta is still incredibly strong. Definitely something to keep your eyes on, of course. Hedera strong, but that's I don't think that's the best opportunity anymore. No, I'd focus on that. All right. So what do we say? Ethereum beta, Sui, and then Jupiter. Solana has a chance, but at this point of time, it's not performing as well as it was early last week. So keep a tab on that, but ultimately that's it for now. So hopefully that helps. But those are my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye.